What's up guys? My name is Rosalinda Noviani Nebaho and today I'm going to be talking how to achieve a targeted marketing strategy and segmentation market and also go over some quick and actionable example that can really help you achieve your result fast. We will start talking about segmentation market. In this video, I'm going to talk about the four main types of market segmentation and the benefits of incorporating them into your marketing strategy. First of all, what is market segmentation? Market segmentation is essentially the process of dividing and grouping your user based on commonalities and shared characteristics such as interests, needs, wants, and motivations. The aim of market segmentation is to enable brands to better target their product, service, or content, making sure they reach the right users in the right place and the right time. So, what are the four main types of market segmentation? First up, we have demographic segmentation. This is arguably the most basic of segmentation types. Demographic segmentation divides a group or population based on variables like age, gender, income, occupation, education, marital stage, religion, or nationality. And it's usually one of the first steps when brands begin to segment their user. Why? It's because demographic information is easy to collect, simple to measure and analyze, and it's cost-effective. On the flip side, it has been criticized for being fake or based on assumption and not taking into account the needs and wants of individual consumer. Next up, we have geographic segmentation. Okay, geographic segmentation basically group users based on their geographic details. Similar to demographic, geographics tends to be objective and essentially on facts about the individual, the 5 key areas that marketers take into account when segmenting geographically our location. This could mean word regions, states, counties, cities, or neighborhoods. Urbanicity, so whether the individual lives in an urban, suburban, exurban, or rural area. Climate, so do they live somewhere tropical, dry, mild, continental, or polar. Culture can be formed or influenced by things like religion, environment, and great social norms. So this is a really big one for brands to take into account, because it focuses more on the person's values and beliefs, rather than just where they are owned. Lastly, we have language. If a brand is looking to expand into a global market, it's so important to consider linguistic differences. Brands and marketers need to ensure that the language in their promotion and communication is precise and error-free. No brands want to experience any embarrassing translation blunders. Moving on to behavioral segmentation. Behavioral segmentations, that's what it says on the tin. It segments users based on their behavior in a store, on a website, or in an app. Behavior data tends to be gathered and analyzed through tools like Google Analytics or by using particular algorithms. These tools and algorithms are able to track things like user dwell time on a website bounce rate, online or in-store action communication with a brand, and whether they are new or returning user. Big brands such as Spotify and Netflix are the top of their game when it comes to behavioral segmentations. Over things like Spotify is recommended daily mix or Netflix topics for the user, their timeline focus on personalizing content and experience has really paid off. When you consider the impressive success of both brands, their on-point segmentation effects show their dedication to personalization and optimize user experiences. Lastly, we have psychographic segmentation, arguably one of the most subjective and difficult to quantify but also the most valuable. Psychographic segmentation focuses on the user psychology attributes such as personality, values, attitudes, opinions, interests, and lifestyles. Psychographic data can be collected through surveys, interview, or most commonly using analytics data gathered from Google or social media, where users often freely reveal personal information like their favorite TV show, their political views, or much products they had for breakfast. The benefits of using psychographic data in your marketing strategy can be overlooked. Psychographics offers such a personal look into what customers like, dislike, need, want, and love. But it's not all rules, because psychographic information is definitely the most subjective of segmentation types, and psychographic in particular can be hard to collect and analyze. Marketers must also make sure the information is interpreted properly and for the right reason. So, let's recap our main points number. Number 1. Demographic segmentation. This data is easy to collect. It's based on facts, but it don't tell us much about the real person. Number 2. Geographic segmentation. Similar to demographic, geographic information is simple to collect and analyze, but doesn't give us insight into our user as individuals. Number 3. Behavioral segmentation. It's one of the best ways to get know your consumer as people and the personalized contact based on their action and interest number. Number 4. Psychographic segmentation. And let's get to know your user better than ever, taking into account things like someone's values, opinion, interests, and lifestyle is so important for completely personalizing experience. So, there you have it, the 4 top market segmentation types. Now, these are mutually exclusive. Multiple segmentation types can be used together and can really complement each other during actionable insight for more accurate segmentation and analysis. Overall, segmentation helps to focus marketing effort, making sure products, service, and campaign are so streamlined and deliver to the most appropriate audience for that brand. Each segmentation type will have benefits and its drawbacks, so it's important to always remember to respect the privacy of your user and make your transparent in your endeavor to find out more about market segmentation. 3 keys to a targeted marketing strategy. If you want to know the 3 keys to a targeted marketing strategy, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first key to creating a targeted marketing strategy is to first understand why you must start with strategy. It's very important to really understand what a strategy is and how it's different from your marketing plan and your marketing tactics. Many business owners think that they have a strategy, but they really don't, because they don't understand what an actual strategy is. Your marketing strategy is why you do what you do. Your marketing plan is what is then you're going to do. And your marketing tactics or your campaigns are how it's that you're going to do that. Like all things in business, your strategy plans and tactics or your campaigns will and should have lots of overlap amongst each other. Now, let's illustrate this by looking at an example. Let's say that business is a bakery that specializes in dairy-free and gluten-free baked goods. Marketing strategy should then be centered around why dairy-free, why gluten-free, and why baked goods. Why do owner care? Why are they important to owner and to customers? Answering these questions might seem stupid, but they're building a foundation around what your business and what your brand really represents. I say this because another dairy-free or gluten-free business might exist, but the answer to those questions will be different than your answer to those questions, which is the main differentiator and what separates your branding and your marketing from theirs. The reason that your buyer wants to come to you could be very much different than the reason that their customers come to them, which creates an authentic differentiation between you and them. We all know we have to be strategic because it's not as fun as working on tactics or campaigns. There are front stage activities and visual proofs of our marketing efforts that can be seen today. However, the strategy is the foundation for everything that we are doing, and if we don't set that foundation and answer those crucial questions, then all of our tactics will just be guesses, kind of like throwing cooked spaghetti on the wall and seeing if it sticks. Key number 2 to creating a targeted marketing strategy is to think like your customers and create multiple personas. Now, before you exit video, I know, we all hate creating avatars and personas, but the benefits of doing them will mean that you have a crystal clear understanding of who you are communicating with and whether it makes the most sense in how you are doing. For example, let's say when business over physiotherapy service and I don't know how to do my targeted marketing because it seems like everyone could be my customers. And because everyone is my customer and I know I simply cannot be everywhere and do everything, I then resort to doing nothing. Getting started with your personas is often the hardest part. So, if you're having a lot of trouble just getting started with who your personas could be, and if you're getting nowhere, try asking yourself who your top 3 customers are, or who are some people that you have really made a difference for, what were some of their pain points, and how did you help them? Write down everything that you know about these people and what about them made your solution such a great fit for them. How many personas does your business have? The third key to creating a targeted marketing strategy is continually ask yourself why. Now remember, your strategy is all about answering those 2 why questions. Why are you doing this? Does this make sense? Why does it fit? Now, before you get too excited about ordering a banner or site name or creating a new account on Twitter or Snapchat for your business, make them sure that you ask yourself why you are doing it and who you are targeting and who you are going to reach with those tactics and with those campaigns. Ask yourself if you should really be on those platforms, as long as it makes sense with how your customers live their lives and how they make decisions. Then it's great, but if it's not, then please don't waste your time on there. And this comes down to why so many professionals or business owners avoid strategies, or they think they have a strategy, but really they don't. They have a set of tactics that they think they should be doing. And if and when they ever ask those tough questions, like, does this really make sense? Who are we actually reaching? Who are we targeting with this campaign? And what specifically are we trying to get them to do? If you shy away or get uncomfortable with those tough questions, then you are risking doing a lot of tactics and wasting a lot of money doing this that aren't actually going to work. For example, let's say I have an Indian restaurant, and no matter how much experience you have in running ads or how much you want to do Google ads, would likely not be a good call because your target customers will not be influenced by an ad. Let me know if you guys agree. I hope that makes sense. So, now you know the 3 keys that will get you started on creating a targeted marketing strategy that will give you real results. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.